baile. Respeito mágico, caralho.
So, let's talk about my starting of 2023 airsoft loadout. This will probably be completely different by the end of the year. It all depends on what I'm looking at getting, what type of playstyle I'm trying to fit for this, anything like that. I obviously don't have my helmet on right now, it's off to my side, and I will show you all of that in just a second, and I will have a full video on it. But in this video, I'm going to cover what I'm wearing, why I'm wearing it briefly, you know, kind of why I have this specific part of gear over something else, and then I'm also going to be showing you all of my guns that I have currently. This changes throughout the year, like way more than anything else for my airsoft related stuff. But I think with that all out of the way, let's hop right into it. So, jumping right in, we have my helmet set up. I would put this on, and you would not be able to hear me, or at least very well, so I did keep it off for this portion of the video. But yes, there's quite a bit going on here. This helmet has gone through quite a few different renditions, and where it's at is pretty great. It does have some fogging issues with the goggles at the moment, just because there's no airflow whatsoever from when it's pressed up from my face and all the way back. It's all pretty sealed off, which kind of sucks. But I am working on that. I'm working on a little project to fix that issue for both myself and other airsofters, and I'll make a video on it once I have it all figured out. But besides for these goggles, I also just got these, which don't fog as much. I have no clue what they're called. They're kind of just a generic brand of airsoft goggles, I think. And yeah. But what is nice about these is you can see they're actually held on by the helmet, and they just have some rubber that will press up to your face, so they are full seal. I do have night vision. It is fake PVS 31s. They were supposed to light up, but one of the sides was broken, so I just never actually used them like that. And I do have the bungees for it, but I don't have them on at the moment. I will have a full video on this that will go over every single detail, because there's a lot going on here, and I think some of you are interested in that type of stuff. But let's kind of get this out of the way. Let's move on. Apart from my helmet, I also run a dye mask. I currently have 3. This middle one is my personal one that I've had for quite a while, and if you are interested in the teeth decals, they're on my website, link in the description. But yeah, so the other 2 are just going to probably end up for sale or going to a friend or something, because I don't need 3, and I'm moving towards a helmet anyways for the most part. But if my local field does decide to open back up, I will be rocking a dye mask for the most part, I think. Moving down from face protection, my plate carrier is a One Tigress plate carrier from Amazon. I actually got it in a package deal from a guy, and it is very, very simple, and I think that's why I like it probably more than what I've ran in the past. I've run a lot of chest rigs, and I plan to buy a chest rig, not only just to be able to have the whole placard set up, but to be able to run it as a chest rig too, depending on the day. But this has a little built-in mag pouch, and for that I carry 3 Aries 140 round mid-cap magazines that are semi-translucent. This one has BBs in it, so you can see them. And this is great. It's a great way to be able to look at your gun real quick, or look at your mag, see if you have enough BBs to either make that next move, or if you want to switch mags, whatever. But yeah, we have a Bloodshot tactical patch up here, Amped Airsoft patch, little patch I made, Jeff-Tron Leviathan patch, Supreme patch, and a carabiner. The carabiner is for my gloves, which I almost never run. I have a dead rag off to the side, and I had a 5th mag. I don't know what I did with that. I think I lost it at a friend's house or something, but I will carry a mag here, which I call my offhand mag, so I can reload when I'm shooting with my left, which you don't necessarily need. You can still reload semi-easy like that, but it is nice to have. That was nice. It does have elastic cummerbunds, which are amazing, and they hold 3 mags here. It is adjustable on the back underneath this flap, which is underneath my backpack. I made these little shoulder pad pieces, which I just made because I had extra material from mag pouches I made. We have a idle gear backpack. It's kind of like a mini map repro. It's not one-to-one in any means, but it is pretty nice, and it's a really good sized backpack. It's not heavy at all. You could put a water bladder in there if you wanted to. I put BBs in here, speed loader, mags, stuff like that. I have a little first aid kit, which is kind of falling apart, which I made out of plastic. And it just has some basic stuff. Obviously, I don't have like a tourniquet or anything, but for airsoft, it's pretty nice because you're probably only gonna be like scuffing a knee, or a BB's gonna maybe break the skin. And then we just have some patches on here. I have my dump pouch attached to the backpack, which I can reach pretty easily. I prefer to do it this way because then I don't have to run anything on my belt. I do have a belt that I just wear. It's like my everyday belt. I don't have a belt set up yet, but everything is right on here that I need to use. If a buddy wants a mag in the back, I can put a mag back here for them. And overall, it's a great setup. It's pretty lightweight. Just has some foam pads in here for plates, and it's nothing too crazy. Next is my shirts. I don't know if you can call these BDUs, combat shirt, whatever you want. I liked the combat shirts that only have the sleeves in camo, and then they just have like a thinner material. Those are nice, but I like the full camo. I'm not really sure why. They're also a lot cheaper to get. I think I got this one for $3 from an Army Navy that's relatively close by to my house. And yeah, for $3 you can't really go wrong. The pockets don't actually open, which I don't really understand why, but they have thick elbows, and it's got a little Velcro here if I want to run a patch. It has a high collar, which is nice so you're not getting beamed in the neck. I mean, you might be able to here, but yeah. I got this one for $3. I have a few more that cost like $10, $15, but still really cheap, and they look pretty nice. Here's actually a clip of what they all kind of look like. So if you're looking to get some camo, check out local like Army Navies or surplus gear places around you. I personally sell some on Hop Up, but they're not like these $3 ones. They're more expensive ones. And if you ever want to buy any of the stuff that I have, a lot of my stuff goes up for sale. Like all my guns, all my gear, it all ends up going for sale usually. Throughout a full year, I have a full new loadout usually, and I sell other stuff at a discounted price. So if you are interested in any of that, go to my Hop Up. It is linked in the description, and that's where you'll be able to pick up any of this gear. I don't actually have the pants that I run. I'll show you them though. So I usually wear black ones. They're more of a charcoal. I don't tuck in my shirt all the time either. I kind of just run it open. I'm not trying to fit a specific military look or anything like that, but I either wear these or a charcoal like gray, which is pretty dark, almost black pants. They're the same pants. These are great pants, about $30. Moving on to the guns, because I know that's what a lot of you are here for. I'm going to start small, and we're going to work our way up. First, and I'm going to also tell you if they are going to be for sale on the release date of this video. Stuff changes, they sell kind of quick, some of these guns, so I can't promise that they'll still be there as you're seeing this. But first is my 4.3 sleeper build. Has a infinity slide, and that's the only external upgrade. Besides, okay, I shouldn't say that, except for this thread adapter and cover. There are threads under here. But yeah, so the infinity slide, stippled grip, completely upgraded internals. Besides for the Hop Up, that's the only thing that's not upgraded, just because I didn't see the need to do so. But yeah, all that's upgraded. And the hammer spring and sear spring are also upgraded. Yeah, this gun's pretty great. I haven't even used this in the game too much, but it's super snappy. It's a shorter build because it is 4.3. It does have a 5.1 inner barrel though, because it goes right to that edge. So this thing is crazy. It shoots really nice, and I think with 2.5s they shoot perfect, like perfectly straight with this thing. It's kind of dirty on this barrel just because I spray painted it black and then it scraped off some shows of the red. But overall, I do really like this gun, but I am moving on. And this one is up for sale as of the release of this video. But this thing is super great. Once again, 4.3 high kappa from Tokyo Marine. Next is my other high kappa. Take this off. This is a 5.1 complete custom build. I think the only stock piece is, I don't remember. I think there is one piece that is like a stock Tokyo Marui part. We have some fancy mags as well. Super, super snappy. I kind of slowed that one down. 5.1 complete custom Tokyo Marui high kappa. The next pistol, it is a Tokyo Marui M9 in a Roni conversion kit. This thing is super cool. It kind of gives you that gas blowback feel for a, not I want to say rifle, but for an SMG. And if you already have the pistol, the conversion kits, I think about 150 or so. And it's pretty cool. Adjustable stock. I've never really ran anything like that, like this, because I've never, felt it's something I wanted, but it's super nice. This is a really, really high quality pistol on the inside. It shoots pretty good. I haven't got to shoot haven't got to shoot this gun or the 5.1 a whole ton because my propane adapter is trash and I cannot get it to work because it kind of just sucks. But we have a suppressor on here. It's not foam filled. A front and rear flip up iron sights. Little red dot here. Overall, pretty cool gun and definitely something different. It also has a really solid feel and it is pretty heavy. So that is super cool. It's also really easy to install and uninstall the pistol from inside of this. You basically just pop one pin out from the front, pull the stock out, we'll just extend it, push a pin, pull that little piece, and then just open it right up. So really, really cool. But moving on. Next up, the ARP9. Everyone that plays airsoft pretty much knows about this thing. This is my second one I've owned. I actually have one up for sale I have another one up for sale right now. But yeah, you can't really go wrong with these. This one has a Perun MOSFET and has all the white accents, a little red dot on top. And I do have the battery extension. But it's such a small gun. But they're pretty fun. They're super loud for like no reason, which I think makes them great. And they're pretty snappy, pretty reliable. Overall, solid gun. Would I recommend it to everyone? No, but it's a pretty good gun, and it's cool to have in the collection. But yeah, there's not much to say about the ARP9, so let's move on to my last gun as of now. This is my Mark 18 fully custom build, which you saw in the little intro, and this thing is something. I've probably held on to this gun probably the longest out of any of the guns I've had, and probably for good reason. I've put a ton of hours into this thing. I learned a lot about AEG teching for high speed and high performance builds with this gun, and I can say it is well worth it. This gun shoots really well, super responsive. I took this out to the field and it was just amazing. I love this gun. I do have this kind of goofy 3D printed, what is this thing? I don't even call it. Riser right now. I know it kind of looks a little odd, but I'm experimenting with it, so that's why it's on there. But yeah, this thing is crazy. We have a D-ball laser light combo with the dual pressure pad, a like $30-$40 Amazon Red Dot. I forget, I think these are, I don't remember the brand of this rear sight, but it matches up with the rear sight, or I'm sorry, the front sight post on top of the D-ball, and you can see it, I don't know if I can show it, through the middle right here. And yeah, so it's back up, iron sights, through the little gap there, so it's really, really cool. This gun is completely built from the inside out. The only like stock pieces I guess you could say are the receiver set, which is from a Calico Jack, and the reason I went with this receiver over other receivers is because it has this super nice milled style that you see here and here. It also has nice, they're not really trademarks, but they have nice engravings and stuff, and this trademark here, I think it all looks pretty good, and it kind of fits well together. But yeah, once again, we have a Aries 140 round mid-cap magazine, which has fed, I think I've got this gun up to like 30 rounds a second, and it fed that pretty well. This gun is currently not for sale, and I don't know when it will be, but I love this thing. It's super nice, and like I said, it's been through quite a bit. I've learned so much from this gun, and I'll probably hold on to it for a little bit longer. But with that all being said, I do want to talk about a few other little things, so please don't X off this video yet, because they are pretty important and you're going to want to hear these. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, which I know is a little bit far away because we're at like 820, I believe, by the time I'm making this video. But at 1,000, I plan to do a giveaway of an AAP01, which I think is a great pistol for anyone to just kind of pick up and use. It'll come with a few extra upgrades, probably some BBs, and whatever else I can find to throw in. Shirts, decals, stickers, patches, stuff like that. All that will be thrown in. So once we get to that, I will be releasing that video, and you guys will be able to enter into that giveaway. So help me get there, and we'll get that giveaway done, and one of you can win a new airsoft gun for free. But that is going to wrap up everything. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Definitely keep notifications on so you can see when I update my loadout, and I make a lot of pretty informational videos in terms of airsoft. I don't plan to go on a whole streak of not posting again. I don't know really why I did that, but I have a lot of videos planned, so they'll be posted as soon as possible. Once again, sorry for the raspy voice, but that is going to wrap everything up. Hope you guys have a good day. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.